Hi everyone, it is late. It is about 7:25 and I wonder if you recognize where I am. I'm in your classroom. I came in to do some work and to say hi to the classroom. It misses you and I know you miss it, but we got to be safe. We got to make sure that we follow directions and that we stay with our families, right? So thank goodness we have wonderful families. I know sometimes it's hard and missing everybody is hard, but we all have to do the best that we can, right? So I'm sending you love, and I am going to read Frog and Toad Are Friends. This is one of Ian's and Margot's and Isabel's and Larson's and Will's favorite books. It's by Arnold Lobel. I'm going to read you one chapter because there are a couple of chapters in it. This chapter is called Spring. Frog ran up the path to Toad's house. He knocked on the front door. There was no answer. "Toad! Toad!" shouted Frog. "Wake up! It is spring!" "Bah!" said a voice from inside the house. "Toad! Toad!" cried Frog. "The sun is shining. The snow is melting. Wake up!" "I am not here," said the voice. Frog walked into the house. It was dark. All the shutters were closed. "Toad, where are you?" called Frog. "Go away," said the voice from a corner of the room. Toad was lying in bed. He had pulled all the covers over his head. Do you ever do that when you don't want to wake up? Frog pushed Toad out of bed. He pushed him out of the house and onto the front porch. Toad blinked in the bright sun. "Help!" said Toad. "I cannot see anything." Sometimes when it's too bright, you can't see right away, right? "Don't be silly," said Frog. "What you see is the clear, warm light of April, and it means that we cannot begin a whole new year together, Toad. That we can begin a whole new year together, Toad. Think of it," said Frog. "We will skip through the meadows and run through the woods and swim in the river. In the evenings, we will sit right here on this front porch and count the stars." That sounds pretty nice, doesn't it? "You can count them, Frog," said Toad. "I will be too tired. I am going back to bed." That's Toad. His eyes are shut. Toad went back into the house. He got into the bed and pulled the covers over his head again. "But Toad," cried Frog, "you will miss all the fun." "Listen, Frog," said Toad. "How long have I been asleep?" "You have been asleep since November," said Frog. "Well then," said Toad, "a little more sleep will not hurt me. Come back again and wake me up at about 1/2 May. Good night, Frog." Do you think that Toad hibernates and Frog hibernates? That's why they've been asleep for so long. "But Toad," said Frog, "I will be lonely until then." Toad did not answer. He had fallen asleep. Frog looked at Toad's calendar. The November page was still on top. Frog tore off the November page. He tore off the December page. Remember our months of the year song? And the January page, the February page, and the March page. He came to the April page. Frog tore off the April page too. It's still April here, right? Then Frog ran back to Toad's bed. "Toad, Toad, wake up! It is May now." "What?" said Toad. "Can it be May so soon?" "Yes," said Frog. "Look at your calendar." Toad looked at the calendar. The May page was on top. "Why, it is May," said Toad as he climbed out of bed. Then he and Frog ran outside to see how the world was looking in the spring. That's the end of the story. So, it's spring now, right? All the flowers are blooming. The trees have flowers on them. They're going to start falling off those flowers, and leaves are going to come in their place. And I have in your packet that I'm delivering a calendar. So I had forgotten that Frog tricks Toad by tearing off all of the pages of the calendar from November, December, January, February, March, April, and then he leaves up May because Toad wants it to be May before he gets woken up. I'm not quite sure if it really is May or if he's just tricking him. So, but it is not May now. It's April. So you're going to look at your calendars and you're going to start putting your numbers on the calendar. And if you notice, the names of Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday are all in different colors. And the numbers that you have to put on are the same color. So you're going to match up. You're going to go one at a time. And it is it February 5th, I think? Let's see. February 5th. 6th. And so you're going to have to catch up. But 6, I think I did Monday is green. So you have to find a 6 that is green and match it up. And then 7 is orange. And 8 is purple. And 9 is yellow. And I can't remember. So you're going to match them up and you're not going to go ahead. You're going to start putting the numbers on the calendar, just like we did at school in circle time. So you can glue them right on, and I'm going to give you a new one for May when it becomes May, and a new one for June when it becomes June. So that's one of the projects, and then you've got a packet, and your packet from Monday, which is today, is green. I colored the right-hand corner green, and then the packet for tomorrow is orange, and so on and so on. So you'll know which packet to do, and I'll do new packets for next week, and I'll get them to you by Monday. So lots of love, and sleep tight if you're seeing this at night, and good morning if you're seeing this in the morning. Lots of love. Toodaloo. I'm going to do some driving now. Bye. Oop. Ah, it fell. Bye.